Paddy Pimblett, the rising UFC superstar. In the UFC, the best fighter is not necessarily the most skilled. You also need to have a personality that's capable of riling up crowds. If you have both, you can easily become a superstar. Today, we'll be talking about Paddy Pimblett, the rising UFC superstar. Despite recently entering the UFC, Paddy Pimblett has quickly made a name for himself in the UFC. You must be wondering, how did he manage to do so? Well, stick around till the end to find out. Like many great UFC fighters before him, Paddy came from the Cage Warriors promotion. He started pretty decently there, as he quickly established himself as the Cage Warriors featherweight champion there. This was enough to earn him a call-up to the UFC, but he opted out as Cage Warriors was offering more money. Later on, however, as he continued to win fights and went up a weight class, he signed up with the UFC on a much better deal. His first two UFC fights were against Luigi Vendramini and Rodrigo Vargas, and boy did he have an amazing start to his UFC career, as he won both fights within the first round. It is during these fights that he truly gained stardom, as besides a stellar performance in the octagon, his pre-match confidence antics, not to mention his post-match interviews, really made him a household name worldwide. No wonder he got Performance of the Night bonuses on both fights. But winning the first two fights isn't that big of an achievement. Many fighters have done that, yet they aren't that popular compared to Paddy. Well, this is because of his amazing personality. From his Scouse accent to his funny choice of words, he really is unique in the way he talks. It seems like you're watching a young Conor McGregor in the making, as Paddy really resembles a young Conor. But there is a key difference here. Conor used to trash talk a lot and use this a lot to gain popularity. On the other hand, Paddy doesn't engage in trash talk much, but largely keeps the interaction funny and eventful. He also shows a lot more of his emotional and vulnerable side, for example when he told the crowd of the death of his friend in a post-match interview. This attitude, along with his funny and silly personality, really makes him a crowd favorite. His easygoing and silly personality can also be seen in his weight. Most fighters try to keep in shape even in between fights, as they don't want to be so out of shape that it's hard to get back later on. But Paddy is not like this. He's known to gain immense weight after a fight, which he quickly and brutally sheds off when his fights are close by. As you can expect, this attitude was met with a lot of criticism. In Paddy's defense, he always manages to make weight, and in response to the criticism, he showed his backside to the camera during a pre-match interview. Fair trade, isn't it? Paddy's next fight is against Jared Gordon on the 10th of December 2022. Many predict the outcome will be the same as Paddy's first two fights, but fair warning, Gordon is not an ordinary fighter. With a record of 19 wins and 5 losses, he poses a serious threat to the rapid ascension of Paddy. Let's just hope Paddy manages to defeat Gordon too, so that he can continue his legacy. So that's a wrap on the video. Hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya at the next one.